It's the beginning of the weekend, and we are super delighted to say goodbye to the work week.
I don't know if Money Boss is more excited that the week is going over than me because I'm exhausted.
I don't know how I got to work today.
You don't know
And
how?
I've been trying so hard to control my mood. I almost lost my cool, but I said, no, the Jesus that I serve will not allow
The
me.
him that is in you.
I am telling you, it's greater than him that is in the world. Because what? I was like, just felt heavy like this. I
Was first heavy.
In fact, when I was coming out on my street, so it was tight, and then there was one car coming, and I felt that the car should have stopped because, you know, I'd moved closer to. So I first of all waited and looked and looked and looked, and then I said, Then I reversed. I said, okay, just because, and then I'm going to work on a day that I'm not coming to work, and I have plenty of time.
Oliver, don't go share with it.
No, I will not come down and I will not say anything. We'll just sleep there. And you know, sometimes I even have food in my, so I'll just recline my seat and then I'll be eating and drinking. So we'll just sleep there.
I'm just here imagining what you look like when you're breathing.
Yes.
Please, I can't. Well, I mean, a lot is happening in the country. But if you let us help you see the bright side with entertainment that will leave a cooling and long-lasting effect, then you have made the right choice.
Most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 show, entertainment lunch hour show in the world. It's Splash, and you're about to be served with some amazing goodness. If you're on the move, you can stream the show via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time where I introduce to you the freshest boy on the block. No time to check the clock. You know what time it is. It's all love, no Glock. It's J. Pommes Flavor.
And I heard some people cannot cook fried rice without chicken stock.
But you can't cook
just,
fried.
just had to put that in.
No, I mean, yeah, but I agree. What is fried rice? What is even jollof rice without chicken stock?
So now, like this, wait. So if like this, now we country don't.
Which one? Wait,
And
country
chicken,
don't.
and chicken no there. So you don't.
Use meat now. Use meat
Use
stock.
meat no there.
But do we all believe that the people that use turkey and chicken to cook soup cannot cook soup?
I'm sorry, for those of us that don't like fish, what are you saying?
I don't even know what
It's
these people
another
are about.
argument for another day.
Because maybe J. Paul is even about to buy me another pizza.
Oh, wow.
So he bought me pizza.
Where's my?
Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Wait, where's my
last
pizza? You'll be doing Twinny. Okay, go on. Shall we have
Is
money
that
on
no now? Are you the one that's a rest on? Which one is Twinny? Please,
rest
oh. Please.
I'm sorry.
I am just
I'm
saying.
sorry. Rest on meaning.
Because do you have anything they are going to rest on?
To rest on?
Because what?
It's all right.
Please, my mood is
It's all right. It's all
today.
right. If
Today.
your payment for being mattress is pizza,
Yes,
then that's okay.
yes.
That's
Say
okay.
it's my mattress.
Yeah. All right. It is about that time where I introduce myself. My name is Dala, aka the Goddess of Skills. Not a mattress to be rested upon. You can call me Goddess of Skills.
Thank you so much, as I am an African woman that I can rest on. Thank you so much. My name is Honey Pot.
Honey mattress.
It is Honey Shmoney.
Honey muka.
If you like.
Honey vita.
If you like.
Honey vita. Honey muka.
Why I feel like
Honey.
I feel like there's the inner Yemi in me right now.
Who is your dad gay in your life? Because I hope it's not around you.
Okay, so
Are you flex?
No.
Okay, guys, it is your homegirl right here. It is your girlfriend next door. It is the hostess with the mostest,
Okay.
Honey Flames, the baddest in the game. I mean, I'm not sharing names with anybody today because I don't even know him. Like, what's he talking about? He said he's liking himself to Yemi. No. So, oh my God. Please, let's just start the show already because
Wait.
some people are getting on my nerves already.
Wait. So
What?
you after they bought pizza, they said they don't know who you are. Hey! Valentine is coming. Where is your restaurant? Sorry.
I know that we are messy, but here is what we have lined up for you all today. We'll be kicking off with the N7's news. Thereafter, we'll be getting into the celebrity mood with our celebrities on celebrity birthday shout-outs.
Yes, we'll also be rewinding to this day in entertainment history, after which I will be responsible for today's dose of social media craze on Socialville.
That's right. On the flip side of the show, one of us will be showing gratitude on the Chewed Up segment, followed by the news recap.
We will then be joined by our first guest for today, after which our second guest will be coming through. We'll then wrap it all up with today's reminder that happiness is free!
I love your uniform. And first off on the entertainment news, Billboard crowns Jay-Z greatest rapper of all time. As hip-hop celebrates its 50th anniversary this year, Billboard and Vibe are counting down the greatest MCs to ever grace the mic. Over the past month, they have partnered to roll out a list of the top 50 greatest rappers of all time before revealing the final top 10, which has sparked a heated debate among hip-hop heads. Ranked as the greatest is the legendary rapper, first hip-hop billionaire, and 24-time Grammy Award winner Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, whose illustrious career has spanned nearly 3 decades. Compton rapper Kendrick Lamar came in second, while Nas claimed the third spot. Other rappers who made it to the top 10 list of hip-hop GOATs include Tupac at number 4, Eminem at number 5, the Notorious B.I.G. as the 6th, Lil Wayne as the number 7th spot, Drake at number 8, Snoop Dogg at number 9, and Nicki Minaj, who came in 10th, happens to be the highest ranking female on the list. Other female rappers who made the list include Missy Elliott at number 19, Lauryn Hill at number 30, Lil Kim at number 31, Queen Latifah at number 44, and MC Lyte at number 47. Kanye West, LL Cool J, J. Cole, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, DMX, T.I., Busta Rhymes, Future, Ludacris, Common, and others also made the top 50 list, with Rick Ross coming in at the 50th position. So you know, the editorial staff determined the rankings based on the following criteria: body of work and achievements, which is charted singles or albums, gold or platinum certifications, cultural impact or influence, which is how the artist's work fostered the genre evolution, longevity, which is years on the MIC, lyrics, which is storytelling skills, and flow, which is vocal prowess.
All right, so yesterday I saw this and I went to the comment section, and a lot of people were complaining. Okay, so first off, people said Jay-Z, is it because of the money? They're like, okay, so yeah, he raps, but you can't say that is the best rapper and all that. Then some people were for Jay-Z and they said that, oh, you've not just listened to his flow and all that. Then people now said, some people even said, they went further to saying that, oh, he's rich and then he's married to Beyonce and then you had to put him at number 1.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people came and said that, okay, so we present to you Nicki Minaj. You see that Nicki Minaj is actually really good and all that, you know, like they were actually rooting for Nicki Minaj right there. And some people now said that, how do you now, some people had a problem with the position. Like, how do you put so-so person ahead of so-so person? Please replace. And then
Lauryn
they
Hill,
said,
I'm ahead of Lil Kim.
Yeah.
He's sending me,
Yeah.
actually. I'm sorry.
yeah, Lil Kim, when it comes to rap,
me. Yes.
I respect Miss Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Right.
But when it comes to
But
rap, greatest
I don't
rappers,
put her as a rapper.
I wouldn't put.
So,
Yeah.
so I don't know what's this list. I think that in some place, because oh my God, I don't.
When Moneybot has 100 things to say.
Okay, so you know what? I'll just count down.
But I'm sorry, where's Tupac in all of this?
So Tupac was
Tupac
number
is like
4.
Number 4.
Yeah, Tupac was number 4. The question is,
And
where is
Notorious
Ja
B.I.G.
Rule?
7.
Ja
Why is Ja Rule went on a whole tirade though about how he was not included, and I feel like Ja Rule actually should have made the list, to be honest, because there are people that were on the list that I'm just like, I'm sorry.
How did
Because
they come there?
Because if Lauryn Hill can make the list, I don't have a problem with Lauryn Hill.
Somebody
but
was
I'm
even
just
fighting for J. Cole.
saying, if
J. Cole.
see this
Somebody was
J.
fighting
Cole.
for J. Cole.
this list stressed me, let me not lie, and then even them bringing out the supposed criteria that they used, I don't know. I honestly don't know. You're saying cultural impact. I'm
Well-
like, Jay-Z, okay.
People have problems with Jay-Z being number 1. They just feel like
I
this
would pick
thing is
a
because of money.
Kendrick. I would actually pick a Kendrick over Jay-Z, to be honest.
It has to be
Oh,
because
so money is actually involved.
Yeah, because they said that like platinum, they're even checking like certifications and all that. So if that one, I can't really argue the Jay-Z. I'm
platinum
just like,
sales,
No,
diamond,
people are
all
looking
that
at
stuff.
how good they are with their craft. Because if you're going to say somebody is number 1, I mean, let us know. Don't say, just when you're coming out, say that, oh, it is about how many sales and stuff that they have made. Do not attach other things, because that is like disrespect.
So my question is, no Nigerian made that list.
So rude.
He says the no Nigerian. And I started thinking of which Nigerian.
Then somebody just asked, where is Cardi
Portable should have
B?
been
And I'm like,
before-
Who? For what?
Eh?
Did you say something?
somebody said, where is Cardi B? And honestly, I think Cardi B is good, but I don't think Cardi B should be on this
Okay,
list.
you don't think Cardi B should be on the list, but do you think Lauryn Hill should be on the list?
Wait. Let's
See,
be-
if
let's-
you're saying
let's
Cardi
take it-
B,
let's take it
that's
slow.
dragging neck to neck with Nicki.
No.
Don't
She's
say
not
that
dragging.
again.
She's
No,
not dragging neck to
Don't
neck.
do that.
She's not dragging
Don't
neck
do
to neck.
that.
Let me rephrase.
No.
Oh yeah, wait. So let me rephrase for your chest pain.
Not just pain.
Wait,
I'm just saying, how?
so the pot, wait.
How?
When they want to compare Nicki to somebody, who do they call? Cardi B.
We know
Really?
that is actually in itself disrespectful.
I'm not saying whether it's respectful or disrespectful. I'm just saying that when people want to call Davido, they call Wiz,
So,
they call Burna.
we know-
When they want to compare Nicki, they call Cardi. That's my argument. So if a Nicki is on the list, Cardi B might as well be on the list.
I didn't
No,
get
so
that.
see,
Okay.
When a
it's
Nicki
greatest
is on the
rappers of
list,
all
then you should
time,
have a Cardi
right?
B on the list.
Greatest-
Put some respect on it.
So they are saying greatest rappers of all time. Cardi B only busted into the scene how many years ago?
When?
Okay.
Right?
When? How?
So you see the people on that list are not like newbies. They've been there for a while.
Not disputing
Right?
the fact.
Kendrick Lamar, all these guys have been there. Snoop Dogg, even Rick Ross is 50th position on that list. You know?
You even said Tupac. How is Tupac number 4? Is it 4?
Yeah, I think
And
so,
then
yeah.
Notorious B.I.G. is, so there's somebody between them before it is now Notorious B.I.G.
Okay, so when did Drake start rapping that he's on the list?
Drake and Nicki
Using
Minaj started the same period.
Do we know when Cardi B started or when Cardi B blew?
No,
Let's
now,
not-
don't do
let's
that.
not-
No, don't do that at that land now. So I see what you're talking about now. Which one is when it started? Oh,
Do you know when Cardi B?
now,
Wait,
oh, now.
When
So-
did Drake start?
So, see,
But
the
you're
only
saying,
thing-
you're saying of
the only
all
thing-
time.
the only thing-
Notorious B.I.G., Jay-Z. Okay, so you're going to put Drake in that era?
No, Dala.
I'm not going to put Drake in that era, right? But I am saying
That-
because you're bringing Cardi B into
No, let's
this.
test Drake first. Because,
Cardi B is the same level with Megan Thee Stallion.
They
them,
just
man.
started
They just
yesterday
started,
now.
okay.
In my own opinion, that's what I feel.
So Drake compared to Snoop, Jay-Z, was Busta Rhymes even on the list? I don't even.
Yeah, Busta
Okay, it was on
Rhymes
the list.
was
Yeah.
right there.
So would you now put Drake in that category? So compared to them, he also started relatively new.
But Drake has been there more than 10 years now, right? How many
Alright.
years has Cardi B been?
All right.
Is she up to 10 years?
No,
All right.
no.
So-
in fact, when our first
Alright.
song came out, we were wondering because according to Wendy Williams, she even said that she will be a one-hit wonder. But surprisingly,
To be honest, the only thing that keeps Cardi B ahead of the conversation when Nicki Minaj is involved is Grammys. It's just the Grammys.
and we all know what obtains.
Yes, it's just the Grammys. But Nicki Minaj has cleared everything except the Grammys.
Everybody knows
She
that
has
this
cleared
is
all the
beef.
records.
Cardi B has
Everybody
Grammy,
knows.
Abby.
Yes, she does.
Okay, that's all.
She
Everybody
does.
knows.
That's all. no, but then that's all now because now if you're saying because they're saying that criteria is by this and this and this and if Cardi has a Grammy and Nicki doesn't have a Grammy, then that's an arguable.
funny.
Snoop Dogg doesn't
That's
have
an
a Grammy.
arguable. No, I'm saying
No,
like,
you're
I'm
just
saying that
funny.
it's just an
We all know
arguable
what
point.
happened.
If
Do you
want
know
to
how
say
many
that.
people are good
Tupac
and don't have
Shakur does
Grammy?
not have a Grammy.
Do you know how many people don't even have Grammy? Do
Tupac
you know?
doesn't have a Grammy.
No, I'm
Snoop
not,
Dogg doesn't have a Grammy.
I'm not saying it's solely by that, but I'm saying because you're making it seem like Cardi is not even in the grand scheme of things, and I think
No, we are
she's
saying
not
they said
qualified
50, top 50. Oh my good God.
So when you say she's not qualified yet, it's like that's a more reasonable response than. Are you joking? Like
No.
fling her away.
Maybe in the next.
That's how it came across.
Maybe in the next 3 years, right?
Do you see you
Maybe
sounding...
in the next.
Yeah, so do you see how you now sound more like you're saying
But
it like
right now, I don't think she's qualified yet for that position.
that's okay now.
But you knew what he meant from the outset, Dala.
Oh no, it was not him, it was you.
Okay, so you knew what I meant.
Yeah, because you responded when I said portable, it was the same energy you gave for Cardi B. So that's why I'm like, don't
When you
think
said
that like
portable.
that. Yeah.
I don't
When
get
I said portable should have been on the list and he was making bands and he's like, oh, you say? So that's the same energy with Cardi B. Like she's not even like remotely. That's the.
I'm talking
Wow,
about when
for
did she
this
start?
list too.
Yesterday.
Anyway, this is the kind of problem that is going on online with regard to this. I don't even think she would have just done the thing to begin with, so that we'll not be having kidding. But let's move on, guys. Still here on the entertainment news. Nail seems to be expecting another child amidst divorce. American singer-songwriter Nail will soon be a father of 7 children, as he has raised suspicion that he's expecting another child with his baby mama, Sade. The speculation started when it was noticed that the singer liked a picture of Sade's new maternity photos, which led many to believe that he could also be the father of her 2nd child. The influencer posted a photo showing her baby bump with the caption, and I quote, "Angel of mine, coming to terms with the delicate circumstances when I felt like I just couldn't take on another load, especially at the expense of another person's happiness, sometimes even my own. Wasn't the easiest decision. However, I have to choose me. Therefore, I have to choose you. The joy Braden gives me every day strengthen me and let me know I can do this gratefully with love, compassion, and penitence. Patiently awaiting you, ready for this journey, ready for the lessons and the blessings. I can't wait to meet you, my buttercup XOXO mommy," end of quote. If you will recall, we reported that Nail and Crystal Renee recently finalized their divorce, and the singer is responsible for paying his ex-wife a one-time lump sum of $1.6 million. In addition, he's expected to pay $17,000 a month in child support for his 3 children with her and $180,000 total in alimony, amongst other expenses. Crystal Renee filed for divorce from the singer in July 2022 after accusing Nail of infidelity and fathering a child with Sade during their marriage.
So this is baby number
7.
7 for
Yeah.
Neil.
So it's giving the canon.
How many is Nikano on now? 9, are we?
Canon is on. Let's say and counting. Just always and counting
12,
because
12,
I don't think
12.
it's done. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So in all of this, it's just the money and the figures that is just flying in the air.
You go like carry belly, abi?
No.
Are you thinking about it?
It just seems very lucrative. They are
Yeah,
making
yeah,
money.
that's a small, more.
Wow.
More.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, if they're happy, congratulations to them. A baby is a beautiful thing, regardless. It's a blessing. And 2nd child with her, well.
Babies are always blessings.
Yeah.
If somebody says this is how they want to live their life, my own issue that they should have time for the children, because it's not just about bringing children into the world, especially when you're busy.
Yeah.
I keep saying this all the time, because sometimes we think, oh, the person has money. It is not about money most times. Yeah, money is very important, but then do you have time for the children, especially when you're having more than, because in this world right now, you have 1 child, you have 2 children, and then it's almost like, oh, wow, you have a lot to actually do. I mean...
Okay, so this is what me I want to even say. First of all, you know that Neo has not actually said he's expecting child. It's just the fact that he likes the post that people are using to say, okay, it's as if as you have been playing Uncle Panky and you are now liking maternity picture and 2 together. And Neo was the person who told his first wife to tie her womb to begin with. And then here he is now having the time of his life with other women.
How do you think the woman will feel?
I think she should feel however she chooses to feel, because how do you make that decision with somebody that is waist not pure?
And she removed
How many
it.
children now?
Wow.
Do people just wake up one day and they find out that somebody has been killed?
He's doing honey pot just kidding.
That question hooked me now.
You be like, say honey pot.
No, because I mean, when you mess somebody's life up, I'm not saying, I'm not encouraging violence, but I'm just...
You're not?
You know,
Like this
this,
yellow you're wearing, maybe I'm colorblind because I read that this.
No!
what's that movie again? The Tyler Perry movie, A Fall from Grace. Is it that movie?
It's not all of them. Fall from Grace, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Fall from Grace.
The one that had Cookie, what's her name? Act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah G.P. Henson.
Yeah. So it reminds me of that story.
Because when you mess somebody's life up and then you're having the time of your own life,
So it's how you let somebody mess your own life up.
I guess,
the thing
like,
is
you can be
very
stupid, but
easy.
you will not agree. You take it in, you say,
That's
okay,
what I said.
that's why I'm
anyhow
stupid, though.
she's feeling. She should feel like that.
Okay,
Well,
fantastic.
I think at the end of the day, it's because he has enough money. Like people like us, we manage ourselves for this country.
Did they manage
Not
yourself?
try. Welcome to Socialville. It is time to get your daily dose of the craziness happening on social media. Let's get right into it because I'm still employed somehow. So.
Yes, I know you cannot say the truth, but it's okay.
No. I can say the truth. It's a show. It's a wonderful show, beautiful show, and
You and Allah used to spread your eyes. Yeah, talk to camera.
first up on Socialville, and Maurice Moyer says, which bank app is working exactly? At Neo Services, the trick is to look away after entering your password. If the app catches you looking, it won't open. Who else does this?
Me, I don't used to do it, because my own bank app doesn't stress my life. It was only, since all this thing has been happening, it's only once that the thing wanted to stress me, but it was network from my own phone. So I don't do all that.
It's been crazy.
It's been crazy. I bought something 2 weeks ago.
Have you paid your
I just paid.
person?
Oh, yeah, that day. I told you now, I bet for 200. Yabala gave me 200 naira.
Okay.
It's been crazy. I don't even want to say what I went through last night because of this.
Yeah,
thing.
in fact, I owed a particular company money. It just went this morning because I don't like to owe and I don't want another. Yeah. I had to.
It's crazy.
Hey, oh, punish money. See what you're doing to her.
The funny part is that they didn't even know because they didn't collect my number. I went there to go and collect there so that I can be trying, as I go. So because I just don't want to have their money on me.
Please, guys, please make it easier for us, man. All right, next up on Socialville, Big Forge Olubaba says, I removed downfall driver's seat because conductor refused to give me change. This Lagos is making me do crazy things. Lord, this ain't me.
No, but it's the fact. The fact that you live in Lagos. Me, I say this thing all the time. The fact that you live here, cable must cut for your head, whether you like it or not. Because some days you want to be normal, you want to act well, but I don't know.
But really, Lagos can be very frustrating. Actually, you just find yourself and then you're like, is this you? And some things that you would have told yourself that's never ever, or you look at other people say, you just find yourself shouting, road rage. You just find yourself shouting.
You were saying something about keeping calm today when you came out. There's nobody in this Lagos that, in fact, everybody's a sinner. You know why? Even the pastor said, you come out from church. You just went to church, you come out from church. The next thing you are shouting on the road, where?
I have seen that one before. And I'm like, so this one just came out of the church. Yeah, so yeah, it can be very frustrating.
Let's check out what's next. It says, don't be a boring wife. Sometimes joke with him. Tell him that the kids are not his.
I'll have you know that the very first time you try this thing is the very first time in your life you regret your destiny. Because you have sown, I call it sowing seed of madness. You don't sow seed of madness because any small thing now, you just start looking at this.
Let me tell you something.
I
know somebody who said that the wife did not even have this joke with him. He said he's just been looking at his firstborn forever. I've been and secondborn. This guy does not look like me. And that it was until he now saw his wife's baby photo and now said, oh, this was actually my wife when my wife was, I went to her. And imagine that wife just went foolishly and no, how do you even do this? Did you even hear of that news that they said that a couple, the man said that he went to do DNA and found out that the child was not theirs. And then the wife was not like, like she was, using everything to say that, you see, I have never cheated on you. And then she went to do a test and found out that the child was not. So they are suing the hospital because maybe they swapped babies.
So I saw something.
And the child is 5 years old.
I saw something very funny on TikTok. So one guy said, he just sat down in one place, said he's still thinking about the time when he was 10 years old and he went and he swapped 2 kids in their carrier and the mothers did not notice.
I'm sure he was joking. I'm sure he was joking.
I hope it's not a joke because what? No, you don't joke with certain things. So now, if that was the case, and if they are suing the hospital, and the hospital knew nothing about it, it was just one foolish person who just was playing stupid.
So question is, does this thing happen? Do they swap kids?
I think so. At some hospitals, maybe some people with the gender, maybe a woman has been complaining that the husband wants, a son, and she gives birth to a daughter.
Do you know that I was nearly kidnapped as a child? I'm not joking. True life story. My mom said she went to church. So they were praying in church. They were praying. So she, puts me somewhere. The next thing, she just turned and she did not see me again. So the next thing, somebody had crossed they ran out of the church. So they saw somebody crossing the road with me.
Hey, they don't carry
So
Japan
by
go
now-
where? No.
I for be one Niger Republic boy
No.
or something.
If you want billionaire child, where they don't sell, we get money. Forget that.
Wait, oh.
What did they do to the person?
I don't know. He just told me.
I think you should go and find out the remaining parts so the story can sweet finish.
It's a very crazy story. Every time I hear it, I'm like, wow. 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 All right, let's move on.
but this one
Let's
tough.
move on. Let's move. So, me waiting for visitors to leave so I don't have to greet them. See
That's
me there.
me. That's me. So I will tell you what happened to me when I was way younger. So there was this woman on our street, like our neighbor. She was going in front. Sometimes I just don't want to open my mouth. It's not as if I don't like you, but I am not just in that mood to be doing ho 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 ho. So I was coming behind her. We were the only ones on the road, and I was praying that she does not look back because I just did not want to open my mouth. Do you know how many miles I had walked, and then she just looked back? You know that thing of disappointment that so you've been and you could not say good morning. I was just praying, let her not just look back because I'm not just in the mood to greet anybody. I don't hate her. I don't like her.
It's all of us. It's all of us.
Honest
Some days you just don't.
I don't know my neighbors' names right then. I don't know their names. It's not like anything. I love you guys. I love you
Me
as
too.
a human being should love another
too.
human being. But I just don't want to know what goes on in your life as much as I don't need you to know what goes on. It's just...
Let me not tell you
Just
the most
normal.
awkward one for me. When I'm driving out of my house, a neighbor is walking maybe like to Estate Gate. And I have to pick you and we'll not sit in the car awkwardly. Because we know the yarn. And he's an elderly man. I'm just like, no one inside. I'm just like...
But you don't have to talk
I'm
now.
sorry. So Bimbo, my manager, she tells me a story. She said there was one time where she used to leave. So in the morning, she used to wake up very early, like 6 a.m., and then the neighbor too is waking up, and that one has a car. She doesn't have a car, so he will offer to drop her off. And where he would drop her off is far from where she's going. But she would always say, okay, no problem, thank you. So some days she would have finished dressing up. She would now sit down inside the house so that the guy can drive off. So
No, but it's a simple. You just say that. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the offer.
that's
But
sorry, thank you so much. If you pay now.
If he-
But I don't have a problem with you not talking to the person you have picked because I do it sometimes when I'm coming into TVC and then I see a staff working. We don't have to.
No,
I
staff
just drop you off and then you go.
Staff is different now, your age mate. Elderly, daddy.
All right, let's see what next we have. Not everything I post is my situation. Sometimes I post your situation on your behalf.
It's very true. It's very true. Because me that I even like to post a lot of like memes and all these things. Sometimes it's your bad behavior that's making me post this, so you can go and see that also other people think that what you're doing is rubbish.
But guess what?
Yes.
It will now be very futile if at the end of the day, some people don't know that they are doing any. So they will pass. They will not even know that it's
No, there are people like that now.
This is what we call, if you want to talk to me straight.
to
And
me.
don't go through the corners.
Why did
Alright.
Karabakshan have to come and say?
All right, the next one we say, nobody is busier than a person not interested in you. Let me close the fridge. I'll call you back.
That's true.
All right, so this is a lot of guys right now leading up to Valentine's Day. I currently know somebody that just met he said nice babe, everything, but that the girl is coming on a bit too strong. So he said he just give her, please, I'm busy, I'm doing something. So till after Valentine's Day, we start talking to her.
No.
Is this what your agenda is doing?
So it's not our fault. We notice these things.
That what?
For me now, get one babe where I don't talk to. We don't really talk much like that. The next thing, she's coming strong. This February, she has been coming, how are you? Good morning. How are you doing? Have you eaten? Have you eaten bao? Have you asked me that before?
She's not food that time, now she has.
Now she has food. No, let's wait. After Valentine, I'll eat. I'm not hungry right now.
I don't know how we call J-pop love and things.
No. Things are hard. There's queue everywhere.
All right.
So let her queue too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we always succeed in putting a smile on your faces, don't we? And that's it on Socialville for today. And this week, it's time to get into the second hour of the show. It's now time to chew it off. I would always love to end the week with some gratitude. Who is giving gratitude today?
It's me.
It's you.
Yeah. All right, so very simply, I'm grateful for the fact that we don't have natural disasters in this country.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I've been watching, keeping up to date with the whole Turkey-Syria earthquake. And it's just madness. As of this morning when I checked, it was 22,000 people dead. And it's just wild. I've been seeing them pull out babies from the rubble, newborns, 3-year-olds, like 6-year-olds and all that. And then sometimes it just makes you wonder how God covers the people that need covering. I'm grateful for the people that are actually pulling in and making sure that they're getting things sorted as well. All the help workers bringing aid. And the thing stresses me. That's what I'm going to say. It stresses me out. I'm just happy that, people that can get help are getting help at the moment. And I'm happy that this isn't happening here because when I sit down and think about it, I was just saying to myself, so wait, they had an earthquake in Ghana a while back because I know I had family there that told me that, oh, there was an earthquake and all that. So I'm just thinking, if there's an earthquake in Nigeria, we're not covered. We know nothing, not what to do. There's no aid on ground. It will be so bad.
It will be terrible.
It'll be very, very bad. But yeah, I'm just grateful that people are still getting pulled out. They said that a newborn was pulled out maybe like 30 minutes ago. And also, it's just very sad what's happening and how it goes out to every single person there. And yeah, we hope that even displaced people. There was a guy I saw that they said he was just holding like white bags, and they said he's waiting for the rest of his family members for them to bring them out. There was some guy sitting down with somebody, and then they were bringing out, they had books that they were protecting or something. And then just beside the books were like 3 of their family members that they had wrapped up and all that. So I'm just grateful that we don't have that level of disaster here in this country because it will be very bad. So bad.
It is actually really sad. Seeing the videos, seeing the pictures. There was a particular picture of a girl who survived with her little brother, and she was shielding her little brother. It was so emotional.
Yeah.
See, there's no level of. See, Turkey has developed to a certain level, and then imagine this happening, and then it's like going back to square one. 22,000 dead and counting. It is terrible and it's like a war.
Yeah.
Has been raged already. It's worse than a war because you don't even know how many more people are there. They're still digging. They're still trying to get people out. So my question here is, technology has advanced to a certain point where we can tell when certain things are going to come. We can tell when there's going to be like a hurricane. We can tell, they'll start to tell you, oh, there's going to be, they call them in different names, Catalina, Hurricane Katrina, all that stuff is coming, move out of the area. And I know there's equipments to measure and know when there's going to be an earthquake. I think it's the seismograph or something like that. So I don't know if that happened because they should have warned. They should have known that this was going to come so that the area can be vacated. It's really sad. I don't know what happened before. But I saw a video before the earthquake happened. So apparently the birds were disturbed. So the birds were in the air, flying everywhere, making lots of noise. Yes, like because animals actually are like very intuitive, so they feel things, So they were so disturbed, and then it happened. Really sad situation. We pray for everybody there. We pray for all of them. People are making donations as well. So if you can, little naira, little money goes far.
Our hearts go out to people in Syria and Turkey, of course. We're grateful that we don't even have any natural, disaster right here in Nigeria. Our own disaster is what we use our own hands to cause.
So we were the natural disaster.
You get. So, we're happy. Yeah, just yesterday we were talking about how, Idris Elba was talking about Girls Trip, and then they are going to Ghana to shoot and all of those, and then we're like, oh, so why is Nigeria not even on their minds? And we're talking about security issues and all of those. We're so blessed and we don't even realize it, or maybe we know and we're just taking it for granted.
Yeah.
Because there are so many things that we're just supposed to put in place, do our homeworks, and then make it very hospitable for people and be cashing out. Because, make it a tourist attraction. Let people come to Nigeria and enjoy and have a good time and let their minds be at rest. They are sleeping with their 2 eyes closed, not that you're like, oh, what if they kidnap me or I'm not going there and all that. So, yeah, we're grateful. We are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I just feel like we should just use this opportunity to also now know that this is something that can happen. If Ghana is already having earthquakes as well, then let's also try to start working towards it, because how there's no relief package down for...
Don't even go there. Relief package? Don't even go there. don't go there. Let's not talk about the other relief package.
That they were
Don't worry
sharing
about
inside party.
Don't,
That's-
don't worry about
It's
it. I
okay.
mean, it's a sad situation.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw the flood situation that happened recently, and lots of people suffered to flood, and there was no relief or whatsoever.
And the flood that we caused by ourselves because people
Yeah.
keep dropping their dirt in the drainages, and at the end of the day, you think erosion will happen, and then you
Yeah.
just think one miracle will happen, and when it's happening, every year you stand by your balcony and you're shouting, "This government, you are the freaking government. Do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
about it."
All right. Yeah. On that note, here's the recap of the entertainment news. In case you missed it earlier, we talked about the greatest of all time. Billboard crowns Jay-Z the greatest rapper of all time, and like we said, don't discard Cardi B.
We also told you that Neil seems to be expecting another child amidst divorce.
Yep.
Righty, we will be back after this timeout with our very first guest.
All right, welcome back to the show, guys. We promised you that we had a couple of guests coming on the show today, and our very first guest today is right here, and he is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and reality TV star who happens to be the winner of Big Brother Naija Season 6, Shine Ya Eye. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make welcome to the show, Hazel Oyeze Ono, a.k.a. Whitemoney. So was the plan to wear white? Because, like, I don't, like...
No, you have to keep it clean. You have to go with your name.
Wahala.
Everything has to be white.
Again.
Nah, you get the point.
You get
now.
it right.
It's even on there.
Please, why am I in the middle of this interview today?
Even it's on there.
So you got the memo, J-Pop.
Yeah,
I got
But
the
you just said
memo.
that you should have some sprinkle
It's
of
white
some
money,
colors
man.
right there. because
It's
white
white
money.
to sprinkle of red on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. All right, it's so
you,
good
bro?
to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Nice,
Thank
nice.
you so
Yeah,
much.
you've been doing a lot of things, getting
Yeah.
onto so many things. In fact, I particularly like that. You translated the cooking in the house to the jollof fries
Yeah.
that you have been, you have been doing intern
Yeah.
to us with the jollof fries on your, social media pages.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh, wow, this is very, very good. I mean,
Yeah,
one of
thank
those
God.
things that I really, really like, okay, so you thought of doing this, and you know how we love our jollof rice, our
Yeah, exactly. Firewood standard.
firewood standard.
Exactly.
I hope.
Exactly.
So why did you not think that you should bring for us today to taste?
Oh, you know what? Actually, it was. There's no lie. There's no need to lie.
Hey.
No need to just talk with I forget. But I actually have a lot of my products in the car that I'll give to you guys. I have an oatmeal as well.
Oh, wow.
So I have
Wow.
some oatmeals in the car.
It's actually very nice.
You'll go and bring some of the, my man, oats.
So how
That's
is
like
this Nigeria,
4 boxes, yeah.
this Nigerian situation, how is it treating you? Because the other time we were talking about
Yeah.
how you had to pay a lot of charges,
Yeah.
on a particular amount.
To be honest, okay, so before I left for South Africa for a tour, we were told that the deadline of the submission would be like I thought it was December or something like that. So me knowing that I'm going to stay long in South Africa, I took all my naira to the airport. I did Sadaka, do Christmas.
Sadaka.
Finish every naira, every old note. So going and coming back, I didn't have any money at hand. I came into the country, I don't have any
White
single
money, not
naira.
having any
No
money.
naira, no, I had foreign currencies, but I didn't have any naira.
Okay.
We don't transact with rands or dollars
Yeah.
here. So I came back on a Friday. There was a party on a Saturday. So I decided to go to the party. And I got there. The only way I could get money, because even when I called my bank before I landed, they said there's no money. So I was shocked. I didn't know what was happening in the country then. So I came back, I understood. So I got to the party and I decided to buy some money. And imagine buying some money. Yeah, no for doings, in my pay. And then it was like, for 700K, I was going to pay 1 million naira.
Wow.
I like, what?
Wow.
And the thing was, people were rushing it. And this was a new note that people did not see. So when I saw the way I saw people were rushing it, I said, this money go finish. I know what to see. So in my mind, I wanted to spray the wedding person, she's my friend. I wanted to spray her, let's say, normal, we want to do like 400, 500. That's what we budget because she's been nice. So at least 500,000 normal, standard. With that way happen, I said, that money. Hey. But I hope she's not watching this. Normally, if we want to spray, we'll spray. No, we'll come out and spray.
Yeah.
No, maybe people, they see what they see. But this time, I wait till all the big men come out. When everybody was spraying, so I joined them. So you know, which one is foreign fell? That I'm doing, so And they do at the counter. First time at the counter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know past 50K. I make sure I know past 50K. When I reach the bride mother place, I say, Mommy, good afternoon. Normally, I'm supposed to give her money. I say, Mommy, God. She said, you came. I said, I came. I kept the rest. So I've
But people have been transferring money now.
So that's the thing. The app is not even working. You understand?
Yeah.
The app worked that day through the POS. You work at the but to transfer. It's hard. So I've been surviving on that 650K since I came to Nigeria till today.
Yeah,
That's what I'm surviving on. Because even with my status, I thought I think I don't blow, but no blow. I think I'm a celebrity. I was also celebrated in the bank. They said, sir, you don't have money. Unless you want to give it 30, 15 naira, you collect. I can't collect that. So I did. Bank no get, I no get. It's crazy. You want to talk of where? Don't go there. I mean, black market merchandise now.
I mean, you even have to make sure your jollof rice is made.
So no, they're gonna my jollof rice is firewood actually.
Yeah.
Yes, firewood. So it doesn't really need much.
But you need to still blend.
Yeah, tomatoes, everything. So but we use diesel. So that's the advantage of that one. So that one, when we set it up, we must not break down. Even though economy is break down, rice must go on.
Rice must go on.
The show must continue, yeah.
You understand? But for the car movement, it's now a problem.
Yeah, it is.
So it got too bad that I never go out to buy fuel. But I had to use that my celebrity status small to go and look for fuel at NNPC. Even getting there or more, I said to set to tire. Before I see, so I bought full tank. They refuse to sell in the keg because there's a law that says don't sell in the keg. You understand? I said, "What I made the keg inside motor. Just put for me." I beg. The guy looked me. The guy went against all the rules and put for me in that keg. On my way going, I said, "Father, before the fuel in this can, this gallon finish, me Nigeria done better." That was my prayer. But it finished yesterday, and we have seen the problem.
Yeah, but how was your tour in South Africa?
It was amazing. So funny enough, it's funny how I'm not recognized for what I do here in my country. I'm seen as a cook who should be strictly cooking. Although I've told you plenty of times, the fact that you know how to cook does not mean you can run a cooking business. So at least they disturb the stuff. I've opened jollof rice for them. You should be taking that one first online. And it's 24 hours, Lagos and Abuja, order to come to you. But in SA, there was a different thing because I just dropped the song Egu before I left. And it was on a piano sound, produced in SA. It was nice. I mean, imagine getting booked and rebooked and booked and rebooked. In fact, it was me that came back because of the wedding. If there was
because I thought they say, Whitemoney never come back.
No, man.
Have you done pot?
He don't pause.
No, I was just appearing and disappearing in December from Soweto, Cape Town, Johannesburg.
Nice.
They know their film. And since we won, I've never been there. It was my first time. So they were just having enough of me and making money.
So it's a case of a prophet not being respected in his own.
Bam.
Usually.
Bam. That's the case.
I mean, talking about your music, we're going to come back and talk so much more about your music and what you're doing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we have the amazing Whitemoney, Iche Money, still right here with us. We'll be right back.
Here with us, of course, we still have reality star and artist Whitemoney in the building. All right, so we're actually taking it from the music because we started talking about the music before we went on that break, and we're talking about how they accepted you. By the way, beautiful video. I love the color, how colorful, that was.
The styling as well.
The yellow was everything, every single thing for me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So yesterday, I was looking through your page, and then I really like Egu. Is it Okiri? Okiri. I like it. And there is no how I'm going to see your post, and I'm not going to read comments. I saw some people were hailing you. And then I saw a lot of people, they were like, just stay in one place.
Yeah.
Brother, I supported you. In fact, a particular woman, I'm like, who is this one? She said, I supported you in Big Brother, but I will tell you the truth. You're not supposed to be doing music and all that. Then I'm wondering, Nigerians, why? So how exactly do you feel when you see comments like this? And then what makes you still want to, continue doing your thing and not minding what people say?
Well, to be honest,
considering the fact that these people are still the ones that you expect to consume the music.
Yeah. So the fact is, the truth is that if you look at most of the A-list, nobody started and had a good part. A nice, smooth sailing. Bonaba was criticized, Davido was criticized, Portable was most criticized. But the main thing is that they're pursuing their dreams, yeah? So, but from the platform I'm coming out from, which is Big Brother, there's always this stereotypical thought, this boxing. that comes out that whenever you come up from that show, you're not supposed to be nothing more than an influencer. You understand? That is, if you even see anything to influence, influencer, or you should be doing, they just expect you to do whatever it takes they know you for doing in the house. Forgetting that the sky is very big and you could chase any dream that you want to do. So funny enough, I didn't just start music. While I was in the house, Big Brother prayed Rosemary, which I released before I went into the house, 2018, 2017. So, but you know, there are people who just want to control you. They want to control the way you live your life, the narrative, how you move. They want to control everything about you. And to shock you that most of these people saying all these things, they will see me real life.
They go.
They're not busy
Normal level.
They can't
Normal
say
level.
anything. They are bandwagons. Go on YouTube and go see comments on YouTube. You'll be shocked that most of the people that are commenting, they have not watched anything. They just follow what people are saying and just without even hearing or listening. The problem is that I came out from Big Brother. I didn't come out as an artist. I came out as a reality TV star. So they want me in that, you know, cooking space and everything, forgetting. J. Paul is here now. Yeah. Forgetting that 99% of the music on the show, I composed it. And I came out, most of the brands bought the music from me.
Wow.
Yes. Most of the brands bought the music that I composed for them in the house from me. They bought
Iche,
it.
I'm particularly excited that you're changing the narrative.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people look at the Big Brother show and be like, oh, these guys, they're just gifted a platform. They don't have. There was this argument recently, you know, on social media now. They don't have the talent. They don't have talent. They don't have anything. But you're changing the narrative, and I've been in that house with you, and I've seen the things that we went through, the scrutiny, the tax that we went through, everything, every other day. And we've come out here, well, outside here now. There's a lot of pressure. The pedestal takes you to a certain level.
Yeah.
And then they just leave us there.
Leaves you there.
You get. So my question now is, how have you been able to manage that expectation, manage that level? It's crazy for all of us, but how have you been able to manage it?
To be honest, my brother, you know, going into the house, there was no plan. There was no management. It was just one spark, 5 techno that I gave to somebody, say, please manage my account. There was no thing like that. So going in there and not knowing that I was going to win, and then not knowing that I was going to win that big.
Yeah.
Because that win was very big.
It was.
It was a worldwide thing. So I came out and fame hit me, boy. Fame hit me like, boof. I didn't know my left to right. The bookings were coming. There was no management, nothing. In fact, it got to the point that the guy managing my account was now the temporary manager. He had to kneel down in my hotel room and say, sir, please, I want to quit. I can't anymore. It's too much. So I was on my own for 2 months taking my booking. I had 3 phones. So I was doing I would do my PA. Hello, this is how can we help you? I said, I want to book money. Okay, we just saw this. So send a mail to them. I mean, they see all the mail. I was booking myself for 2 months until I got somebody to like take that. So it was very hard. So building that structure, but in my head, I know what I wanted. I know what I want to do, regardless of what people are saying. The thing is that, how I live my life, when I look at it, am I hurting anybody? No. Is my lyrics hurting anybody? No. Is anybody feeding me? No. Nobody knows what I'm going through. I just live my dream. Because I'll be the last person. I say this to people. Try to live out your expectation and your dream so you don't get old regretting doing the things you did not do.
Yeah, true.
So I've always wanted to do this, and I'm doing it, and I'm happy doing it. With my money. No label, no nothing. There you go.
That's amazing. All right, so, I mean, you're giving us music, you're giving us hot jollof.
Yeah, I'm giving
What
you
else?
food,
What else?
I'm giving you oatmeal, I'm giving you business, and there's a lot of things that I'm yet to unfold. You understand? We just try to hold on, master it, drop it, because gone are the days where we do like 50 things at the same time. That used to be me. I do everything. But, you know, it was scattering my incomes, you understand? So while I'm focusing on music, there's still going to be a lot of things I'll be dropping out. A reality TV show, a cooking show.
Nice.
Different things will be coming out small. But I'm just chasing my passion. Slow and steady.
Yeah.
It's a different thing when somebody's giving you money.
Yeah.
And say, I'm not seeing result of money. I'm spending my money.
The best.
I mean, they play flights. I mean, they pay for everybody. So, if I like it, you know, I'm not losing. Yeah, I'm not concerned. I'm just happy doing my spending. You get the point.
Love it, love it, love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much, Whitemoney, for coming on the show today. Absolutely love your energy. And that is it with our very first guest today.
Yep.
We will be back shortly with our second guest, so don't go anywhere.
Chill money. And moving up quickly to our second guest, joining us on the show today is a social commentator who is popularly known for his controversial comments and tweets on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Daniel Regha in the building.
Yes, yes, yes. First of all, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So I just want to know, like,
Yeah.
every time I see your comments, I'm just like, what do you think of before you type? Like, when you see like a situation,
Yeah.
you just, is it the first thing that comes to your head? You just type.
No, I kind
or-
of like when I see a comment, right, I kind of like try to relate to it. It's not as if I just see a comment, I just take my phone, let me just put this in out here. No, so I don't do that. So I kind of reflect on whatever is happening, and I feel like this is what I want to express as the person,
Okay.
not try to like get controversial, trying to get people's attention to it. Because I can just sit down and just like sit down and just like jump people's head together, and definitely the reaction will come.
What did you
right?
study in school?
Accounting.
Okay, so Daniel, I have to confess,
shocking.
right?
Yeah.
For the longest time, I didn't think
You were
was a
real?
real person for the longest time. I
Yeah,
have to confess.
people had that.
For the longest time. So
Yeah.
the question is, I know it's a question on a lot of people's minds. Who is Daniel Regha? Give us just a brief, who is Daniel Regha?
I don't actually know what to say because, because I've said it so many times, right? And I had it like I gave this info in a magazine. I just became a front cover boy recently, and I told people like it's not something that I can just like tell people like, oh, this is Daniel Regha, it's not Daniel Regha. It's something you have to like learn through the process, right? And the people have different perceptions of me already, so it's not as if I can just come out and correct whatever people are trying to do. Even if I come out and be like, I'm so and this and this, people will not still believe. People are still going to like debate on it and argue about it. So I'm just me, though. I'm me, yes. Honestly, I'm me. And whatever you think, or whoever you think I am, it's left for you. I've said it so many times. I've introduced myself so many times, repeatedly. I've done it on magazine. I've done it on various interviews. People still ask. And there was a time when it comes to this problem of don't believe I'm real. I think there was a time Kemi Olumoyo said the celebrity was behind my account, and I was making, and I was like, I tried to like tell people this is fake, but at the same time I felt like if I should tell people, they would be like, oh, I'm trying to validate what she's saying. So I was like, okay, don't worry. When the time comes up, and when the trend of our came up, I came out. People were like, this woman, she was lying, and the rest of them. So, people should just sit down, relax, and just
Understand
Enjoy.
what
understand
you're
it.
saying.
All right,
Yes.
so Daniel Regha. There was a time that they said they saw somebody at Ojolegba and they beat the person,
Yes.
and apparently it wasn't you.
Yes. I got that message from my cousin from abroad,
So
right?
when you got that message, I want to know how you felt, because considering the havoc that you cause sometimes online.
No, I don't.
No, so hold on, no, you have you said your own. You're going to allow me to say my own.
I don't cause havoc online. Personally.
No, it's not your intention.
It's
What
not
you
your
do.
intention.
No, there is this hate train already going on, right?
Why could that be?
I don't know. People are obsessed.
About,
People are obsessed.
So do you sometimes get afraid, become scared that, hey, if these people catch me?
No, the thing about the thing is that people come out and be like, when I get you, right? I get even before coming here, I have so many threads on my Instagram, basically they go to Instagram, the one that cannot reach out to me to comment, and like, oh, when I get you, I've gotten from so many people, influential people, I don't want to mention names.
oh, wow, that's surprising.
From regular people too. And they'll be like, when I get you, I will do you, your teeth, this and that. And sometimes I just sit there in my house, I just pick up this, I just look at it, I laugh. Why? Because
Let me see your teeth. Whether they are still
I just pick up my phone, and I look at them and I laugh. Because most of the time I've seen these people who make these trades physically. Some of them I've seen
But they don't know that you are the
they
one.
know I'm the one. Obviously, there's no how you can know I'm the I've seen most of these elite people that when I go to function, I see them. And sometimes I just greet them. I'm like, good morning, sir. And they just look at me, now you be this. I say, yes, now you be this. So because I'm actually looking for, this is time for you to beat me, right? Because me, like, if you beat me that once.
Daniel, because I'll tell you the truth, seeing you lanky like this, I was expecting somebody that's, when
But
the person wants.
No, but I always say that I'm Lebashandi. Like, I don't have physical strength. Like, personally, if someone comes to beat me, But there's no one is writing like, I see that I know we just beat him here, you understand?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it doesn't mean that because I'm like Bashandi or I'm
Daniel,
slim.
I have a question to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? What's the situation with Davido and this 20 million naira for charity?
Thank you. So I know 30 BJ. Yeah, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it here and now. Like, you cannot come out and tell people some emotion. My annoyance with the whole 20 million of the thing is not because you came out to say, I'm going to give 20 million, right? It's your money. But you coming out to tell people that, oh, if you have a business idea, drop a business idea online. I'm going to pick out 20 people from the comment section to, like, credit you 1 million for one person. That's where he made the mistake. Like, when you tell people to drop their business ideas, if, for example, I'm scouting for business ideas, right? I want to, like, invest in something. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? I just come to comment section and I see people are dropping different ideas. Now, you could have come out and be like, oh, since people drop the money. Like, what's stopping me from dropping the money? It's 20 million for Christ's sake. You came out and you partied and you spent about $30,000 some weeks after. So you should drop the money. When you make a promise, you fulfill it.
Okay. All right, so I know you also said something about Thames.
Yeah.
Yes, and the Grammys, and now Thames has won Grammy, and you said it was favoritism.
Definitely.
How do you know? Are you among the Grammy?
Grammys work with favoritism. If you've been following the Grammy for some years now,
Okay.
most people who deserve the Grammys don't win it. You have to play the Grammy boy or the Grammy girl, do what they want to do before you win the Grammys. Like, I'm not saying like Thames didn't work for it, right? What I'm trying to say is that as an artist, I don't like, though she won the Grammys thanks to Future and Drake, right? But as an artist, I think people still have this idea of, oh, when you win a Grammy, you are a solidified artist, you are up there, you are a great. You are not a great. There's so many people that have not won Grammys. There are many of them, Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, Katy Perry. These are legendary artists. No Grammys. Why? Grammys is a sex, this thing. They play by favoritism. When you do something, you go against them, they just drop you. It happens all the time. So I think when I said Thames won a Grammys thanks to Grammy favoritism, I'm not saying that she doesn't win a Grammy. At the level she is now, she have not done anything that merits her a Grammy, to be frank and sincere. I'm not trying to be like a hater or whatever. But I think she's up there. She's doing well as an upcomer, though. She's up there. That's the thing.
All right. Well, we still have Daniel Regha right here in the studio, and I'm sure he's still going to drop some bombs.
Here in the building, and anything Daniel Regha says, he's the one that said it, so we are not around. It just happened to be sitting down here because me, I'm lanky, they can beat me. So let's just get that out of the way. All right, so back in 2022, you tweeted that Davido and Wiz needed to have a collaboration, right?
Yeah.
And then they now decided to have a collaboration. Now you have a problem with it. So
Yeah.
I'm not understanding.
Yeah, when I said Davido and Wiz needed to have a collaboration, I don't mean
A
just...
tour. This is even a whole tour now.
Yeah, I don't mean just jump into a collaboration. Like, before you have collabs with an artist, you should have that friendship. At least you should have at least... They should have at least united the fan base, right? You can't just come out and be like, oh, I think this is the best time. Because right now, I think they're doing it for the money, not because they want to, like, have that intense friendship or whatever. Like, I want them to have a collab to unify the fan, because 30BG and we see the FC, they're very toxic to each other, towards each other. And I feel like before you come out and I want to have a collab, are you and Wizkid friends? Are you and Davido collabing together? Like, what's the relationship outside the business line? That's the thing. So, personally, it doesn't sit well with me, because I've not seen Wizkid come out for once and be like, oh, 30BG, stop being toxic, let love lead. I've never seen it. Even when Davido comes out and, like, throw, I don't know if it's for publicity or for clout, comes out to like, oh, congratulations on your Grammy, congratulations on your Davido, Wizkid doesn't acknowledge the post. So how can you tell me that you want to go on a tour with someone you've never acknowledged, you've never respected online, you've never called your fans to, like, back down or something? Even when they come out and be like, oh, Davido used this song for ritual, you didn't say anything, you kept mute. So it doesn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
So I really just want to know, like, what is your business in all of this?
It's my business. No, the thing is that, right, when celebs make things public, it's becoming the public opinion.
Yeah.
Anything can be, it's open to interpretation. If you don't want people to comment on your post or your whatever, you keep it to yourself. It's as simple as ABC. So if you have an opinion about the opinions or whatever I do, I should also have an opinion. I'm entitled to it's freedom of speech, freedom of thinking.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, right? You've also come for Burna Boy.
Yeah.
When he apologized to his fans after the show, you came for him, and you also criticized him about the thing that happened in the club as well.
Yeah.
Right, so explain that situation.
Apologize to his fans.
Yeah. After the show.
You mean that's half half-baked apology.
Yeah.
That's a half-baked apology.
Half-baked?
Yes, half-baked,
Half-baked?
half-baked apology because he never took accountability for what happened. Rather, he was trying to portray the fact that, oh, I came on time or it was based on my team did this. You never apologize, really apologize for, oh, I'm sorry for coming late. People are not upset because Bona didn't show up, right? People are upset because you came late and you made it feel like they don't have a right to protest for you coming late. What these celebrities are doing, what these artists are doing in Nigeria, they don't try it abroad because abroad they can sue you. You can see the Kiss Daniel in the end to apologize. Will he do it in Nigeria? No. They expect you, oh, I'm Kiss Daniel. When I come, you should turn over the floor. Be like, oh, or God have come to, God's on the stage, you understand? So I feel like if you want to apologize, first of all, take accountability. Yes, I'm sorry, this happened, it's never happened again. Then you apologize. Then after making the half-baked apology, he went on to throw so who are we going to vote for? You're trying to like take away the fact that you came late. So you want to use politics to kind of cover up. That is why I said this half-baked apology. So the apology was not sincere.
Quickly, right? And you know, social media is people say, especially Twitter,
Yeah.
you hide behind the keyboards. People
Yeah.
say people are Twitter warriors, they hide
Yeah.
behind keyboards. The thing is, when you see these people physically, can you say this to them?
I can't just see a celebrity and they'll be like, oh, your album is rubbish. You understand?
Yeah.
But if I say a celebrity and you walk up to me and you be like, oh, I saw what you said, I'm going to say yes. Like say, when I do make comments, I don't make it out of place of face. I'm not going to come out like, your album is rubbish, you understand? So I'm going to like, oh, your album doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Then if you want like mom to the brand, I'm telling you, this same thing I said. But then just come out and be like, I see Whiskey. Oh, Whiskey, your album is not making any sense, so it's rubbish. That is looking for trouble.
Yeah.
I've said it, and the reason why I kind of call your name out is so you know I'm talking to you. I'm not just trying to like throw shit over there. And I still come to comment, I say drop it. If you like, you reply. I don't actually care though.
All right. So
honestly.
you mentioned Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel too has collected water in your hands.
It's not water.
And
No,
Tijio
it's not.
Because you said Buga, it was not befitting of the video was not befitting of. Yeah, so Tijio Mori collected, Kiss Daniel collected by extension. What was that about?
What do you think that was about?
You didn't like the video.
I didn't like the video. I liked the song.
Okay.
If you hear Buga, what do you think? What comes to your mind first?
You said it lacks inclusivity. So
Yeah.
what was missing for you?
Everything was missing. Like when you hear Buga as a song, you have this idea that oh, it's just about me waking up, doing my normal grind, being happy, regarding the situation, whether I'm rich, poor, it doesn't matter. Then you come to the video, you start portraying mostly the elite and carnival. How does it relate? This is not like saying Nicki Minaj Starship Pound the Alarm, right? You can see that Pound the Alarm relates with her carnival team. That's how it works. But Buga doesn't. There's no tally. And then you come out as a producer, which I don't actually see the hype behind what Omori is doing though. But then you come out as a producer. When you make a video, you don't have able to like clap for you and cheer you up. You have to open your mind. Oh, this is why you're a producer. You take criticism. Then you come out. I told you that your video doesn't like. I didn't actually say your video was trash. I said it doesn't match. Then you came out and picked offense and started throwing shade and whatever. Me, I don't like the video. That's why I don't like the video. The video doesn't make sense to me.
All right. So everything you have heard today, you heard it from the horse's mouth. It is not from us. And that was why we invited him to come and clear the air and let us really get into his thoughts. Daniel Regha, I mean, I would really like to quickly know, what exactly do you do at the moment? Like, what do you do for a living?
So many things.
Like, in one sentence?
Oh, hustler.
Hustler. Like you can be stealing something and you say hustling.
Still is not hustling. That is Yahoo Boys work.
But it's still putting in some energy.
No. The difference between hustling and stealing, they're two different things.
Okay, importer and exporter, cocoa water.
No.
I just want to be clear.
I'm a part-time chef, accountant but not practicing, influencer.
Okay.
Then another thing that comes in between.
Cover star.
Okay, so what troublemaker added to it?
I'm not a troublemaker.
Okay.
I'm not a troublemaker.
Okay. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I'm not a troublemaker. You're being sarcastic.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not a troublemaker.
Are you in my mind?
And my tweets are not projecting hate, right? Like, you can see myself projecting hate. Honestly.
No shit. No
People are just being hateful. People are just being hateful and obsessed.
But don't you wait. So you
no
say
shade.
people are being hateful, but don't you feel like people feel like you're being hateful?
How am I being hateful? Have I ever come out and be like,
All right.
your song is trash?
Daniel Regha.
No shade.
No
No
shade.
shade, no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade.
No shade, boy.
Daniel
No shade.
Regha, we have to go. Do you have any future plans that you'd like us to know about?
I can't tell you my future plans.
No shade.
You no shade.
No, I can't tell my future plans. There are 3 things you don't tell someone: your financial status, your future plans, and your love life. Those are things you keep secret. So I can't tell my future plans.
Okay, keep your future plans to yourself.
Thank you.
We really want to say a very big thank you to everybody for being a part of the show today. Thank you so much, Daniel Regha, for coming on the show. I've done this with Dala and J. Paul. My name is Honeypot, and we do hope that you will enjoy the weekend.